Hello everybody, Bull Rider Stocks here with another video. Haven't had a chance to make a video somewhat recently, partly because nothing was going on a ton in my account, and secondly because of the Robinhood and GameStop debacle. I had moved all of my funds out of Robinhood and into the Webull app. I've always thought the Webull app was a lot better than Robinhood, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and so finally kind of went through that process. So happy that I did that. I'll kind of let you know the process of that if you guys want to ask about it. Was pretty easy. Just take some time, and obviously it's kind of sucks to have a 3 to 5 day period where you can't trade because your funds and stocks are being transferred to another brokerage account. But that kind of explains all that fun stuff. So we're going to talk about ATOS. ATOS is probably my favorite recent stock besides OCGN, of course. But just a little recap here on the 30-minute chart. We picked this one up on and off kind of in the December range when it had the drop down to this kind of 90-cent range here where I'm kind of highlighting and circling. And then we played it on and off as it had its spikes, and we'll go over that. But we're sitting at it right now with a recent spike at that $4.98. I'm definitely looking for over $5 before another sell occurs. But that's sort of where we're sitting at, and then 394 was close. So let's pull this guy down and look at our trading background here. So this is going to look a little funky. This is going to look a little funky on Robinhood here for a couple reasons, and we'll go over that one in the trading history here. So if we kind of see December 9th, we had a buy for $1,000 at that 85-cent mark. That was a really good pickup there. And then we sold it January 20th. So 6-7 weeks after buying it for $1.49. So if we look to the right here, that's a $762 profit. Then from there, we used that money to play a different stock. That was that video of the like $187 in 2-minute thing. So we used the money that we won there into that play, and then with those profits, then we were able to buy more shares. Kind of this January 21st, right? So this is where we now see January 21st, 1,000 shares at 189, so a little bit higher cost basis, but the profits were from a different play, so I'm okay with that. We did pick up $578 more because we sold out of a different stock that I had that wasn't moving as much as I thought it could. I think I took like a slight $30 loss on it, so basically with that we were able to buy in to ATOS and get more shares. So that kind of brings us to that 1300 with kind of this total here, right? We tried to make a sell on January 27th, right? I tried to sell everything at when it was hitting $2.52. We were only able to sell 500 shares because then it started to go down. So we just rode that a little bit, took this profit here that ends up being the $328 profit right there. And then because it was going down, I kind of bought back in with those funds, and that is what kind of took us at that 241 mark, right? So a little confusing. Basically, if my math is somewhat right, we're at this here $1,090 of profit that's been taken from ATOS. Okay, where we're sitting right now, if we look in the Webull app, we got 1,325 shares at a cost basis of $2.06, right? So all the money in there based on our wins and all that, we're at $2,738, okay? All from an initial investment of $1,000, right? So use $1,000 plus that 500 or so from that other play. So $1,500 of out-of-pocket cost, right, during all this. And so right now that investment or that trading cost has brought us to, let's go into Webull. Let's get out of the chart here. And then we'll look at our position size here on the right. So as we look, there's our 1325 shares, so 1,325 shares. The cost basis when I transferred over to Webull, for some reason, is having it at $2, so that should be $2.06. Won't change our kind of returns a ton, right? So we're sitting at that market value of $5,220. Okay, so we put about $1,500 in, and now we're sitting at $5,220, right? So this new trade now, we're still up $2,500. Okay, so the hope is that this kind of hits our $5 range again, and then we'll look to sell again, right? So that kind of does it with our ATOS. Like I said, a little funky when I transfer the funds out of Robinhood and into Webull. Robinhood actually kept 20 shares of ATOS as collateral, and then sold it as a fee or something for transferring. Again, not the biggest deal. It ended up being $75. So lost $75 out of that transfer process. I think there's a way for Webull to cover that cost, so I need to find some type of receipt for that one. So that is ATOS in a nutshell. Basically, we're going to look to next week to see if it hits our $5 range. We're currently sitting up $2,500, and if we kind of total all that up with that rough estimate of $1,500 initial investment, and we subtract that from our current cost base, current market value of $5,220, we're looking at a net profit somewhere in the neighborhood, depends on the trading math that we do. We're looking at a $3,700 return sitting right now, depending on how this goes on Monday. And that is not bad considering I bought this and started this early December, right? So we got December, January, and then now we're into February. So $3,700, just sort of playing the stock. I'll take it, right? So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll come out with another one soon now that my Webull account is all up to speed, and I'll let you know how this goes. Bye.